What's up, Sparkle Girl?
I'm very mad at you right now.
You're still mad at me? It's been like 10 months.
No, not from that. From when you made
When I threw Cat threw me through the... You're mad at me for someone else throwing me through the screen?
both of you.
I don't know how we're both gonna get along. I don't know.
But I don't know how that. I don't know also what you said in the video, and two, I don't know what you were talking about, but I know because of this.
All right. Well, you know what? You have a match at 17.
Okay, fine. You're both in my family.
We're both in your family?
Yeah.
Okay. Go do your thing. Good luck. Pinky promise.
Whoa.
Now I'm late for school. Bye.
Oh, we're
and
back.
we're back here
We
at
are back, and this
GCW
action is
Game
so
Underground
action-packed.
Championship Wrestling.
And again, if you're just tuning in, I am Dusty Dallas Cooper, followed with, of course, my co-commenter,
Crazy Chad, and I tell you, she is real dusty.
Real Dusty. It's been a heck of a match. Oh, we
we
have
got
someone
Pandora back here.
coming in to the commenter booth. Pandora, clearly someone who is not afraid.
Who is this scary character behind us?
Crazy Chad, you need to calm down. We know she could lose her cool at any moment, like a snake or some types of bee. Don't let her smell your fear.
I'm full of fear right now.
Keep breathing. I think she's on her way out. God only knows what we're going to see next in this action-packed episode of GCW Summer Heat.
Oh, someone's making their way to the ring right now. Speaking of summer heat,
We have Skylar versus Pandora. As we can hear, Skylar entering the ring. Incredible intensity in the air as we open with our first women's match, or just a match in general, because gender is irrelevant in GCW. Only talent is relevant. Isn't that right, Crazy Chad?
yeah.
I'm gonna walk out.
Very wise answer. Very wise answer. And
Oh, we seem to have a special guest back here.
we have a special guest back here with
Young
a
Miles.
piece of bread.
He's eating the bread. Miles is 2 years old.
2 years old, but every 2 years of those
They already know that.
in the squared circle, Pandora entering. Could you close?
That's right. And Pandora, as you just saw a moment ago, is not someone to mess with.
Clearly not. No, Crazy
I
Chad.
had
I
chills
could.
running down my spine when she was back here. I didn't know what to do.
I could say I've seen you stare down a rhinoceros charging at you, and I've never seen more fear than I have this very moment. Whenever Pandora was here, putting her spell on you.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it is just another incredible match.
This is also my brother.
Yes.
Hey, kid.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here in the commenters booth.
Miles.
And all right, thank you very much. We're going into the ring. As you see, we're just setting everything set up. We're getting everything set up here in the ring. And I just wanted to, again,
Thanks.
extend a huge thank you to all of the millions of fans watching us today.
And for bearing with us, I have no idea what we're doing.
You know, I think that the best magic of wrestling comes whenever you have no idea what's going on. I mean, the best matches. I mean, thinking, of course, about the classic Mick Foley falling from the top. No one knew what was going on, and we talk about it now. And we do talk about it now. But of course, they're choosing their competitors. We have It's 101 Extreme Rules, my favorite type of match. My favorite type of match, because as you know, anything can happen. We seem to have some sort of gremlin here in the studio.
Is that...
No.
Is she here tonight?
I don't know. I can't see her. My eyes are on the action right here. We have Lita versus Kairi Sane. We have Pandora versus Skylar.
Lita
What
facing off as
could
Paris.
happen? Extreme Rules, because again, anything could happen. Someone could bring out a kendo stick. Someone could glitch through the ropes. Who knows? Who
Anything could happen here.
knows? Anything could happen. Of course, we have the classic. We have the classic Lita look. Oh, going in right with the fists. Got some gremlins. Oh. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Could you maybe?
We got Skylar on the top rope there. They
Yeah,
have to
sorry.
capitalize.
Yes, and of course, again, we are here in scenic Waltham, Massachusetts for this match.
We have Pandora. Oh, Pandora caught in a body slam there.
Sorry, getting a little distracted by we got some gremlins here in the back. Some technical difficulties, nothing to worry
Oh,
about.
they're taking their time here. Oh,
Absolutely
applying nothing
taking
from
their
Pandora
time.
there.
Oh man, going right in, exchanging blows right against the ropes. Oh, a brutal kick. Oh, Pandora is a brutal
jackhammer there.
going with the feet.
Boot
Oh,
to the
my
chest.
goodness.
That's gotta hurt from Pandora.
It's absolutely incredible, especially going in. This so far it's just been just a display of aggression from Pandora. Going in. Oh no.
But it's
Oh.
really Pandora's take on the disarmer there.
Classic, yes.
Oh, just disrespectful stomps. Go for the pin.
Go for the
alright.
pin right away.
Pandora takes the win. Those stomps were just too much for Skylar there.
Incredible.
Saw Pandora take the victory.
Absolutely incredible. Just, I mean, honestly,
She only played 2 times in her life.
Pandora only played 2 times in her life.
and you
She's
know,
already taken the victory.
clearly what we have here is that it's talent isn't something that you get, it's something you're born with. And we are, I mean, clearly we see that right here. Just this action. Oh, and of course we have some signs in the back. Gotta love Snickers. Awesome. Yep, and we get some technical difficulties here. Crazy Chad here is trying to help out some of the gremlins, which are now trapped in the back with us. Again, GCW, you know.
Found it, yay! He didn't find it.
I think he is going crazier than before. It is hot here in the booth.
So much action has been going on tonight. We just saw a brutal.
A brutal.
Found it, yay! He didn't find it last night. He walked right past it.
What's up, Sparkle Girl?
Sparkle Girl. Sparkle Girl, if you want me to help you tutor with your math homework, you can't just start stabbing dots and putting sparkles all over your page. You have to pay attention, okay? Okay, if you're just gonna throw a tantrum, that's fine. You know what? If you want me to be your teacher, I'll be your teacher. And you know what teachers do? They give detention. So how about tonight at GCW Summer Heat, you and me in a detention cage match for my GCW World Heavyweight Championship? That sound like fun, huh?
I already practiced for my whole life, so I was born way.
Awesome. Could you, and we are back here live.
Yes, we
once
are.
again. Awesome. And we are just really excited. And now, I know that you had something that you wanted to tell our fans here, and that was, thanks for bringing the spirit of summer here to the end of October. Because it's so hot, it's summer heat for GCW. Yes, it
Thank
is. We are back. Very excited about the next match coming up. We have American Pitbull versus Professional Wrestling.
Professional wrestling's willpower.
Absolutely. You know, it's I am always happy to see a fellow dog lover. I assume that's American Pitbull. Unless, of course, they are
I would hope so.
the artist known as Pitbull, in which case I am very excited to see him too. Is that right, Crazy Chad? He's
Yes.
excited too. He's very excited. Now, we're just trying to get ready to intestinally fortify ourselves for this next match. One fall. Ow, ow. No car. No car. No car.
That's right. Willpower making their way to the
Willpower
ring.
making their way to the
Willpower
ring.
of professional wrestling.
Yes, professional wrestling's willpower. I think willpower of professional wrestling is cousin.
The willpower of wrestling here. in
The willpower of
GCW.
wrestling.
Much needed.
And you can hear all the millions of fans who are in the ring, around the ring. Sorry, they're not in the ring. That would be almost the biggest Royal Rumble that's ever been created, at least so far. But they're all going crazy for professional wrestling's willpower. Who will he choose? It's a mystery. Who can really say?
American Pitbull making their way
American
out to the
Pitbull
ring.
making his way to the ring. Tragically, neither a dog nor the recording artist Pitbull, but I am excited in any case.
He is a ferocious Pitbull. Not to say all Pitbulls are ferocious. Don't bully my breed.
Absolutely.
Don't shop.
Crazy Chad, agreed. And we are just extremely excited. I see we've got, oh my goodness. We have American Pitbull with a custom look. It's just, well, thankfully we'll make it easy for me to tell who it is, which is a really
We got
exciting
Dusty
first.
Rhodes. Any relation to you, Dusty Dallas?
I think we're a second cousin from my mother's side.
Oh, I see.
Thankfully, his unique way of speaking was on the dad's side. Now, of course, I see here again, Extreme Rules, but also a Hell in a Cell match. So anything could happen.
Heck
But
in a
just
cell.
kidding, it's not in a cell,
GCW.
but it is hellish. Going in, throwing elbows, but
Starting immediately with a scoop power
starting immediately, but Willpower coming in, taking command of the
slam.
match.
Just a moment, if you don't mind handling commentary for a second there, Dallas.
Absolutely, yes, no. Going in, throwing strikes, brutal strikes. And of course, just going in, just complete lack of respect, kicking, treating him like garbage. And we have American Football treating a professional wrestling willpower like a stray dog in the streets of Delhi, which you should never do. Oh, going in, he's not there, he's not at home, and he is picking him up like a sack of garbage over the ropes. Brutal.
Sack of garbage. How dare you refer to the American Pitbull like that?
Look, I'm calling it like I see it. Clearly,
Pitbull is putting up a fight against a big man here.
oh man, we got some. I see we have some. It looks like we have some contusions. Or no, that's just Shadow. Just kidding.
Is that what you call dancing, Dallas?
Oh,
Oh,
with a
Pitbull's got
Bat.
the bat. Oh, right to the
I
shoulder.
cannot condone this sort of
Oh.
thing. This isn't a street fight. This is a brutal. This is
Say
a
what you will, but it might score him the victory.
wow.
Oh, just
Now
punches to the
throwing
face.
punches, kicks. This is not what I like to watch professional wrestling for. This is not a match of athleticism. This is a match of disrespect.
You know, the Pitbull isn't here to put on a show for you. He's here to win.
He's going in, absolutely. Going in. Oh, can he? No.
You see the
Willpower.
intensity.
Willpower. No, what I see here is someone who is resorting to cheap tricks.
He's not trying to prove anything. He's not trying to impress
He's
anyone.
going in. He's going to kicking right to the breadbasket. Oh, throwing lefts, rights. Brutal into and bringing him down. No respect. Picking up the bat again. This is just brutal. Oh, following going around, walking around, going down, and he's going in right across the cranium of American Pitbull. Oh, now he's not. Oh, that bat's not going to help you now. Not when good old-fashioned. Oh, and I take it back. Bats always help.
There's your hero. There's your hero. Resorting to the bat.
Moral
just
of
like
this
the American
story
Pitbull
is
did.
that never meet your heroes, ladies and gentlemen. They will only disappoint you with a metal bat.
Brutal turn from professional wrestling's Will Power.
Oh, going straight into the gut. Kick. Oh, in the family jewels.
Right into his willpower.
Have they no decency?
Oh, kicks out at
Kicks out at 2 3/4. But
Come on.
American Pitbull,
Come on,
again,
Will
just
Power,
going,
you still got
going
this.
at a war of attrition,
Oh,
hitting
breaking the
every.
shin there.
Oh, picking him up again like a up. Oh, turnabout is fair play. Picking him up, turning him around, giving the old spinner-rooney. Not the same thing. That's just something that I like to remind
That is not
me
a
of a-
spinner-rooney, my friend.
I would love to see a spinner-rooney here, but I won't see that, and I've learned to live with disappointment. But bringing him down,
Running Bulldog.
I mean, we might need to get this guy checked out for concussion because we are just seeing head injury after head injury. Kick out.
Oh, no, he kicks out at 1.
Kicks out at 1.
Pitbull's got a lot of fight left in him.
He's got more in the tank. Oh,
an
someone
elbow right to the
get the
cranium.
doctor
Can
to
you believe that?
ringside. This guy needs to be checked for a concussion.
Can you believe that?
We take head injuries very seriously here, as you always should. Remember, concussions are not a joke. Kicking you up. What's going to happen? Oh! For the love of
I don't think
Monday
the,
Night
I don't
Football.
think Will Power's joking around here.
Oh, man, talk about, a complete reversal from what we saw earlier, where American Pitbull
Oh,
came
Pitbull's
in
out of the
hot.
ring, but he's within grasp of the bat. We'll see
Will
what
he pick
happens.
it up? Oh, no, he's doing
he
something
missed, he
stronger than
missed.
that. Those strong knees, but clearly the strong knee is not going to last whenever you're up
Will
against
Power-
this.
Will Power, he tried to be fancy.
Will he go in? Oh,
he
yep,
missed.
that's what happens. Oh, into,
Right to the gut.
right to the gut.
Right
Oh,
to the gut again. That's the same spot.
is that Cesaro entering the ring? And he's up and he's down. An interruption. Oh my! Oh, going
Who is
in
that?
and
now he's wiggling his way out of the ring.
no,
there.
you say wig waggling.
Oh, but now he
What
wants to
I
come
do
back
on the
in.
way out, that's how you run when you're trying to outfox an alligator, because you know they're real fast, but they can't go left or right.
He's sort of meandering his way back into the ring.
Oh. Running away like there's a alligator hot on his tracks, and
Hear
he's
those chants from the GCW
coming back.
universe just then?
The fans are going wild. It is deafening here in the ring.
You guys survived.
Are we being heard right now?
Yep.
We're surviving great.
Hopefully they calm
Yeah.
down.
You having fun?
Great.
It's always fun here with Crazy Chad. It's always a pleasure to have him in the booth with me again. Isn't that right,
I
Crazy
wish I
Chad?
could say the same about you, Dusty Dallas.
Oh, you stop.
If you want, I'm gonna say if you're hanging for another ring in the roll around the ring with the big boot and a lariat, Crazy Chad, I'm gonna have you in the
Keep your eyes
Cooper
on the
clutch.
action there, Dad.
My eyes are on the action, and we have another incredible match here.
You see the
American
resilience from the
Pitbull
American Pitbull. He
and
just refuses
Will
to
Power
quit.
are just fighting it out like animals, like two ravenous dogs going after the same
Irish whip
hunk
counter
of
into an
meat.
Elbow to the face.
You can give it the pretty name all you want, but I see here as a bat.
He's hitting the ropes for
He's
some
hitting
reason.
well, you know, sometimes when physics just works like that. And if you'll, Crazy Chad, if you go ahead and handle the commentary. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties over here. Just a gremlin was chewing through my cord, much like my Cooper family rabbit, Mr. Nibbles, before we went to the big hereafter here in the sky. But we don't talk about that. We're talking about the action here
Oh, wow.
in the
We're
ring.
talking about rabbits. I noticed they brought a ladder into the ring. Oh.
Oh, brutal. Oh, going in
It's
with
not
the
really
ladder.
Way to capitalize with the ladder, but we'll see what.
We'll see. Wait, look,
see what Will
a
Power is.
ladder is no excuse.
Did you,
There's
see
no.
did you see the shimmy just there?
Oh, it was hard to watch. 1, 2, 3, and
wow.
awesome.
Will
And we
Power.
have a winner here
Professional wrestling's willpower.
Professional wrestling's willpower
Look at
takes
that
the
handshake
day.
of respect.
And that just shows that the ring is a place where people come together.
Well, it's a mutual, it's respect. They put each other through heck.
You know, I gotta say, it's real funny because when we were in the ring, I never really felt that respect for you. Is it because you just have such a good personality? We're just joshing here in the commenters booth here. We've been through hell. We've been through high water. We've been
Did
through
you see Cesaro disappear?
hell in a cell together. And we got, going in the shimmy. Oh, crap. Are you commenting? Are you? Oh, crap. Oh, we get signs. That's Professor. You're up, bud. Not both of us, huh? Chad,
We
you wanna
are on
comment?
camera here.
We are live. We are on camera. My co-host, Crazy Chad, has to actually leave the booth, and he's going to go ahead, and we are being replaced by my wild card commenter. Hello, I am, as you know, Dusty Dallas Cooper, here live and in person, and a wild card here. Who do I have the pleasure of the commenting booth with?
Well, you're listening live with Hankatank.
Hankatank, my God, I recognize that face anywhere. But I gotta say, the sunglasses didn't quite notice. But of course, we have an incredible match coming up. I believe that it's Sparkle time.
Oh, it is indeed. Sparkle Girl challenging for the GCW championship.
Incredible. And this charisma, you can't learn it. You're just born with it.
Oh, absolutely.
And is clearly she knows that the most important thing is to win. Whether or not you're winning the right way, the wrong way, or just any way at all. It just matters that you win. And of course, I would say here we have a classic match of Chaos versus Authority with her opponent.
Absolutely. And if there's one thing I definitely know a little bit about that Chaos.
Absolutely. We have Professor Wrestling coming up. Again, this incredibly vicious match. I mean, there have been a couple times when I was in school a couple decades ago, mind you, where I wanted to get my professor and put him right through a table.
Yeah, where's her degree? I want to see it.
We don't talk about that. It's from a accredited university many hundreds of miles ago, across the border now near Tijuana. But again, that's about the Cooper homestead where all my children live. But we don't talk about that here. We talk about professional wrestling.
Indeed we do. And on that subject...
Oh, I'm getting
we
chills.
go.
I'm getting chills just thinking about all that math homework that I didn't fill out, or they gave me a big fat
Oh,
F.
what's this? Oh, and there's
An
the F right there.
Oh, insult to
Oh.
injury, throwing it away. This is, clearly we have something beyond. We have millions of
Someone's here for Sparkle Girl
fans in the audience. Right now, we have, again, like I said, Chaos, which you know so well, Hankatank,
Absolutely,
versus
absolutely.
Authority, which I think we've all been on the opposing side of, mind you. Of course, not a big fan of Authority
Ooh,
figures
hold the
wrestling.
phone.
A steel cage. Classic detention steel cage match. I never thought I'd see
That's
one.
a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Game changer.
This is anyone's game at this point. I mean, steel cage matches, they're so brutal that you don't win them, you survive them.
Absolutely. You lose a bit of yourself coming out of that steel cage.
Yeah, and I gotta say, we haven't had the pleasure of being in the ring together. Probably better for you, but I have bled in these rings before, and I gotta tell you, it feels like the cages, they feed off of it. They feed off of that negative energy, and they become just dark.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I tell you this, if we ever did meet in a match, it wouldn't end well.
You know, we'll see what happens the next time we meet here
Indeed.
in GCW. Again, here we are in summer heat, despite the fact that it is a cool 43 degrees outside and wet. And
Absolutely,
that is
absolutely.
around 12 degrees Celsius for all of our international followers. And, you know, like I said, they're choosing who is going to play. It's really anyone's guess.
Absolutely.
Right here, of course, it's a classic battle. We have two very athletic fighters here. Again, we have detention. Classic.
Yes.
Going right in.
Asuka with the drop kick.
Brutal. Professor Wrestling coming in. No respect. It is clearly apparent that it's just going in. And those kicks, they're not just kicks. Those are the kicks with the power of authority behind them.
Sparkle Girl's got a lot of ground to cover if she wants to make a comeback here.
God, just like me in every sort of math class I've ever been in, man, I tell you what, getting an F sure feels like that brutal hit. I gotta say, things aren't looking great for Sparkle Girl.
No, they are not.
Things aren't looking great for the ring ropes either, but I think that's because of physics, not because of
Oh,
anything
and
else.
WrestleMath seems to be trying to scale the cage.
Professor Wrestling, no, she can't be going.
And off the top
brutal.
rope.
Oh, getting some airtime here. Oh, and there you go, Sparkle Girl making her first move of the match. Picking her up, shoving her against it, and
Sparkle Girl whipping her.
what's going to happen here? Oof!
Ooh. That's gotta hurt.
I gotta say, there's a lot of color happening here in this match, and not just in the commentary ring, am I right?
Indeed.
So, going in, man, this
Asuka
is...
going for that submission wrench on the neck.
God, this is brutal. Just every time I see that neck contort, I'm just worried maybe it's causing some sort of long-lasting damage. Could Professor Wrestling be trying to end Sparkle Girl's budding career? It's hard to say.
Trying to end it young.
You know, sometimes it's whenever you see a rival like this and you see a chance just to bring them down on the ground, you crush them like a little bug. And maybe Professor Wrestling is trying to do that. I know I did that in the ring many decades ago, but that's neither here nor there. Going in. Just so hyped here for summer heat.
Oh, absolutely. Professor Wrestling going for the pin.
No. But of course, again, the pins don't matter. Submissions doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is escaping this hell in a detention cell.
Pretty sure that's a different match, but still, it's a cage nonetheless.
What are worse anyway?
Professor Wrestling climbing up the top rope again, missing.
Going in. Oh, a brutal strike. Going down like a log. Brutal. And you can just see the...
Sparkle Girl getting frustrated on stage.
You can just tell because she's a competitor who just puts everything out there in the ring. And sometimes that means you get a little frustrated, and if that's a crime, then put me away, Anka Tank, because I have done that and more. But we don't talk about that.
Meanwhile, Professor Wrestling keeping it cool, calm, collected.
Bringing her down to earth, hitting the cranium. Oh, you hate to see
Professor
this.
Wrestling showboating now.
Oh, this isn't a match with athleticism. This is just, it's a shame to see it. Just
Going to the top rope again, Professor Wrestling. Will this be the time? Has she finally worn
going
down Sparkle Girl?
No one home.
No one home
flying
again.
Around. Locked up. A push. Oh.
And a kick to the back of the leg.
Those strong strikes. Just the classic. Taking it back. Sparkle Girl. Into the rings.
Sparkle Girl with the ripcord.
Just a brutal.
Going for the pin, Sparkle Girl.
Out.
Believe that was a kick out at 2.
We've got all the passion of our competitors here. Up, bring her
Backslide
down.
by Professor Wrestling.
Oh my God.
Has she finally done enough?
It's God only knows. She's climbing up. We're seeing a lot of airtime here with Professor Wrestling.
Oh,
Is she
Professor
trying to get out?
Wrestling's trying to escape
No.
through the top of the cage.
No. Oh.
Sparkle Girl's got to act now if she's going to try and stop Professor Wrestling.
On the
Professor
ring.
Wrestling, top of the cage.
Oh my gosh. Anything
Sparkle
could happen.
Girl just standing there.
Is she in shock?
It's hard to tell.
It's just, how do you even deal with this? And
Professor
Asuka,
Wrestling
Professor
seems
Wrestling.
to be crawling along the top of the cage.
I gotta say, my dog did that earlier today, and it wasn't pretty. But anyway, going up, moving up, down, around, getting
Sparkle Girl now climbing the cage.
going to the higher end district. We got
It will not end well from up there, I can guarantee you that.
going down,
Professor Wrestling climbs down.
trying to pick the low hanging fruit here. Sparkle Girl on the ropes. Oh, you hate to see that. That might mean some new dental work.
Absolutely, and Professor Wrestling still making it known who the champ is, punishing Sparkle Girl every chance she gets.
You just that the way the neck moves. It's brutal. Oh, okay, good. All right,
Solid
back at
headbutt
it.
from Sparkle Girl. Whip
Into
oh,
the rings.
reverses the Irish whip.
Excellent.
Come on, Sparkle Girl.
Oh, bring him
With the
down.
pin.
We got
1,
2. Kick out
kick
at
out
2.
at 1.5, maybe 2.
A metric 2. Going in. Just hanging out. Ooh, in the breadbasket.
Professor Wrestling climbing the cage again. What is Sparkle Girl doing?
What are we all doing? We are just getting a toe hold in that unforgiving chain link of detention. And
Climbing back down again, Professor Wrestling.
it's good to get some
Sparkle
air
Girl climbing up now,
coming up. Oh,
trying
bringing
to sneak out past the professor, but not doing a smart job.
right in the small of the bag, and then of course hitting the ground just like a pancake.
Oh, and Professor Wrestling climbing up the other side now.
Sparkle Girl just clearly incensed. She's got a lot of fight in her
Sparkle
yet.
Girl hits her comeback. Here we go. This is it.
All right, scooting around. Getting
Finding
a
a
toe
solid.
hold.
Yep, finding that footing.
Now, if you've ever tried to climb a chain link fence, you know it's not easy.
Oh, and it seems like
This-
Professor Wrestling is trying to get over the top of the cage now.
There's a lot going on here, and it's so hard to say. We got
Sparkle
both of
Girl's
these.
trying to catch her. Professor Wrestling could do it here.
Got a toe hold. Nope, climbing
Over
down.
the top.
Oh man,
And that
what is
will
happening? No, it ain't over. Oh! The moral of the story here is that sometimes you just gotta take the F.
Absolutely. And make no mistake, Professor Wrestling, you may have put away Sparkle Girl, but the tank is coming for you and that GCW championship.
Frightening words, and I gotta say it's an absolute pleasure to share the ring with you. And by
Thank
the
you
ring,
very
I
much.
mean the ring that is the commenters
Absolutely.
booth. Play your cards right. We'll see if I dust off the old boots, get in the ring
We'll see
myself.
what happens,
We'll see
absolutely.
what happens. But been a real pleasure. Have
Absolutely.
an excellent time. Don't get too fired up at GCW Summer Heat.
No promises.
No promises. And of course, we have Crazy Chad here coming up to join me. Don't get in too much trouble, Hank and Tank. All right, and we're back to our normal scheduled commenters here. Crazy Chad, I gotta say, it was great to have the booth more or less to myself, with the exception of Hank and Tank. So not really to myself. Did you have a good time? Good time out there.
Oh, I had to go out there and cheer on Sparkle Girl myself. I'm such a big fan.
She's a very talented competitor, and honestly, it's really incredible to see that she still managed to have so much chutzpah after
Chutzpah,
that
yeah.
fight, after so much moxie. Just incredible.
Oh, and we've taken a little break here, but I promise the action is not going to die down. It's only going to get hotter in
It's
here.
only gonna get hotter. We started off hot, and now we're just blazing hot. Thankfully, we have again the personal commenter fan right on us, because commentary is hard work, my friends, especially whenever you're here at Game Underground in beautiful Waltham, Massachusetts. And of course, we got a little tech support, little tech support gremlin coming in here, and he is.
I'm sorry, I can't.
It's all right. Crazy Chad here is
I was hanging out with him in the
Oh, yep, I understand. Yeah, we have to do commentary.
I'm sorry, kid.
No, we have to do commentary. We can't play bus. A little technical support here, no worries. Just a little bit of, Crazy Chad. I know that it's hard. It's hard whenever you got a family, and friends, but the life of the road's calling you. And they're calling you back to the booth to comment, even when little Jimmy's going, come back and play buses with me, even if you want to play with the baby.
I'm sorry, guys. A 2-year-old really wants me to come play toy bus with him.
You don't have time for toy bus. It's time for action. It's time for GCW Summer Heat. Now, you might not have had a chance to meet. Oh, and we are live on air.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
No, we're
Just
not.
disregard the technical support gremlin that's in the back. We just we keep him here, and we keep him happy so that all of the fans and stuff work on
Miles,
time.
You want to be on TV?
And again, a big thank you to our viewers who are just now joining us here for Game Underground GCW Summer Heat here in beautiful Waltham, Massachusetts. Of course, you have Dusty Dallas Cooper and Crazy
That's
Chad
right.
here on
It's,
commentary.
It's summer in October.
It ain't over till it's over.
That's
Just
right.
like the action here isn't over until it's over. Isn't that right, Crazy Chad?
Yes.
And we got, I believe, the main event coming up, but I don't know, because we never know, because here the action's always on the edge of our seats. We got a wild card. What's that?
One more match before me.
I was corrected, and we have one more match before the main
Before the
event,
main
but
event.
aren't they all the main event in our hearts?
Oh, GCW is the main event.
GC, agreed. With the CEO. COO. It's not on there. It's not on there. Because they stopped with that. Yes, I think so. Playing buses over there? Oh, it's a question mark match. You have chance against. right now. $1 million performer. You do it for free. If you're good at something, never do it for free. The disrespect that we are seeing here.
Some brash words coming out of this returning superstar.
But you gotta respect that. We're back in the action. We have a hot match coming up. I'm going to say we are...
Gains the third versus...
Versus, truly, a mystery. We're expecting Matty Owens, but he's clearly made it apparent that he doesn't want to do any of it for free. And you know, I always say when you're good at something, never do it for free. And that's why people pay me to beat them up.
That's why you do everything for free, huh?
Hot words! Hot words from Crazy Chad, but don't worry. We're all friends. We're all friends here in the booth. We're all friends in the booth, even if we are now out of
Ooh,
the...
let's play some fighters.
We're not going to play Fighters
Let's
Z.
play
We're
some Mortal Kombat. Oh, what's happening here?
we might have some technical difficulties. I believe we're going back into it.
Reloading the game, that's the man, Becky Lynch, and the big dog, Roman Reigns.
Sometimes I wonder if it was one of them was the big man versus just the dog. These are things that I wonder.
The dog.
You know, and then it would say this is my yard. I wonder if these things would change, but it doesn't matter because what really matters now is the action of GCW Summer Heat. And there really is nothing like it in the world.
That's right. Don't try this at home, school, or anywhere.
I do appreciate that they added school because I definitely saw a lot of that back in my days, many decades ago, when I was just a wee scamp, just a hooting and a hollering in the fields of Texas. But of course, that was another time back when I was just a roaming the world in the indie feds. But now I'm in the big game.
GCW.
GCW, the best game in town, my friends, and we are back. Incredible. We have James Gaines III versus the American Pitbull, ready for more.
I'm surprised he's probably banged up after that match with professional wrestling's willpower.
You see that lip color, though? That lip color says, I'm ready to throw down. And I, again, gotta say, that's a great color choice for fall. And of course, we are loading the excitement in the millions of screaming fans here.
Oh, 205 Live.
One of my favorites.
The hottest show for cruiserweight action here.
Absolutely. At least, and he's wearing interesting choice. I thought that it was a kilt, but in fact they are just breeches. Just going directly into the action. James Gaines III. Again, treating American Pitbull.
Gaines showing off a little bit, styling.
Treating him like a street dog in New Delhi. Choosing. No, he's got nothing. Looks like his tools can't help him now.
Just a kick to the face.
Especially not with the
German
fisticuffs that we are seeing right here.
Beautiful German suplex.
Oh, look at him. He's berating him.
He's talking him down.
Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, right. Just a striking game that is
to the pit bull there.
at least to the puppy. Goodness gracious. Oh, bringing him down.
He's showing no respect tonight. He's just kicking him.
Oh, and he's up. It's caught. And bringing him down to earth.
But this bull's got a little more fight left.
Oh, not that much. Bringing him down with a whatever it's called. It's unpleasant. Oh, that just the strong joint strikes, the elbow and the knee are just sometimes. Oh, speaking of which, the
Very
most
stylish move there from James Gaines.
the most painful places that you can hit somebody.
Oh, he's looking to make quick work of the pit bull there, but
Kicking
you
out.
should learn from that match with professional wrestling's willpower that you can't just put this guy down.
Clearly, it's just going in. Oh, a heavy elbow. Oof, bring him down.
That a Sister Abigail kind of thing there? Oh, and he's taunting him again.
Showboating, brutal.
Wow, just no respect tonight from the man wearing the kilt.
It's not a kilt. Those are functional shorts. Crazy Chad. Okay, this is 2019. Men can wear whatever they want.
I'm not
Oh.
disputing that.
No one's at home. Kicking him down.
And standing drop kick there.
Going in.
Picking it back up.
Oh,
Just
right.
Kick him in the shin.
Oh, no. Oh, did that. That could have broken his arm.
That was a knee to the temple right there. That you cannot get up from that. What is Pitbull doing?
He just clearly,
Under the ropes.
American Pitbull has no respect for his own body. And sometimes that's the best way you can wrestle. When you just
He's going
hate
for a
yourself.
Coast to coast there. No, it's too late.
Nobody home.
Didn't get any of it there.
Nobody home.
Tried.
Oh, into the ref. Ref, what are you doing?
You see how miffed the ref looked over there?
Oh, that's a myth. No, nobody's home. Nobody's home at the ref. Walking over
Yeah,
him.
walking right over him.
Oh, this is just brutal. Oh, a
Knee to the
hard
face.
elbow. Oh, hard knee. Oh, and we got a 1. We got a 2. And a 3. The winner, James Gaines the
Gaines
third,
puts him down.
showing that cocksure attitude can pay off in a big way.
Now, I'm really not surprised because, as you remember, the American Pitbull's been through a lot tonight. He had to face the almighty professional wrestling's willpower.
That was, oh man, he does not catch a break today.
Poor guy, he couldn't stand a chance. But I think if he came out here feeling fresh
Came in
and
fresh?
ready for a match, I think he would have put up a.
No, I don't know, because you see, with somebody the caliber of James Gaines III, you can't, you don't learn it. And the winner. What can I say? Just you can't teach that, for better or worse. Gotta say, incredible as that's an upper body business, and this guy looks like a wax anatomical figure of a human man. He has no body fat, and
I don't think there's a strip of muscle or sinew I did not see in this man.
Absolutely. I feel like if I saw any more of him, I'd see right through him. And I gotta tell you, that's just that's a commitment to not having any carbs.
That's a little much.
That is the idea that if you see a carb, you just say not today, and you just live that forever.
Yes.
And I couldn't do it, so more power to James Gaines III.
Oh God. it's
And of
insane.
course, it's that time. Main event
It's our
of
main
Summer Heat.
It's hard to believe any match could be of a higher caliber than what we've already seen tonight here. I feel like every match was the main event.
You know,
Really, the fans are the main
the
event. And
the GCW universe. A big thanks, again, if you're just tuning in for the main event. Number one, why? Because it was the best. All of it has been great, but now it's the best of the best. Of course, you have Dusty Dallas Cooper and my co-correspondent.
Crazy Chad, and I was not a fan of that weird little shimmy you just did there.
Oh, I think you're going to learn to love it, because this is what happens when you're in the booth with Dusty Dallas Cooper. And, of course, we got the music coming on.
Sparkle Girl over there.
Sparkle Girl still reeling from her schooling, one could say,
Stunning defeat.
from Professor Wrestling.
Now, I wasn't there for the match because I was following around a 2-year-old.
The 2-year-old, of course, was the metaphor of your devotion to Sparkle Girl. And, of course, the main event, we have the whole reason any of us are here now. We got the music coming up. It needs no introduction.
There he is, the man himself.
The man, the myth, the legend. Oh no, a chair! No!
Is that?
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Could
This
it be?
isn't. This is not what we are here for. This is just disrespect.
I never thought something so heinous, so despicable would happen here. Wait a minute.
I'm speechless.
I
I'm speechless after seeing that display.
don't know what to say.
You hate to see a family, a family torn apart, and even more so when something like this comes from.
Former friends, now bitter enemies here.
It's a tale as old as time, and just breaks your heart to see. I hope that one day they can bury the hatchet.
Folks listening at home, I wish I could offer some sort of explanation as to what happened there, but
It's a brutal thing. Oh, and do we have Sparkle Girl joining us for
Special
guest
guest commentary.
commentary? If she'd like to, of course. Sparkle Girl still.
Purple Girl, say
Still-
hello.
She's still you were asking her? You were asking her to deal with just what we just saw? This brutal match between friends, and you were asking her to get on the mic? You are a monster.
I'm sorry.
You think about what you've done.
I don't.
Earlier today, I told them that they were family.
But and again, I can't agree with you more. You told them that they were family.
And for the first half of my life,
Huh?
one of them was in my family, but then the other one was. But now I'm trying to make them be together. But
And now they're just fighting.
yeah, even when I say stop,
Even when you say stop. And if that's not heartbreaking,
I'm the only one who's royal in the family.
you can't argue with that.
And I'm the only princess.
We only have one princess.
Yeah.
And they're not listening to you.
What is the Prince Sparkle boy?
Well, he's. I'm gonna make him be prince later, like when he's older.
We have-
because he's more like
And we have action
craziness.
here. We have action here in the ring. We have Cat of Nine Tails versus Jamie. And of course, Sparkle Girl here joining us in the booth.
Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you so much for
Sparkle Girl.
being here. We know that you're going through a lot right now after your match and after that shameful display of people who should be family. And of course, we're seeing this animosity here in the ring. We have, just heavy strikes, two very strong striking styles going up. I gotta say, it looks like Chris Jericho has lost a little bit of weight since his his AEW days, but we love him either way. Oh man. Oh, going in, nobody home.
He's just
Going
kinda
for
hopping
the
around there, like
going
a
for
rabbit.
the pin, but nope. But Jamie kicks out. Going
Jamie
in,
Can't believe what happened there.
bringing it down. A lot of grabbing, but nobody's home, and into the ref. Crazy.
And Jamie just throws him out like nothing.
And going up, nope, just mocking him it looks like. Going through, and he's out. They're playing catch up here. Those ring ropes are, under the ring. God only knows what it could be. He's, bringing him down.
Didn't get all of it there.
As I think that the iframe was just not out of the case. But then we got a table. And they're fighting over the table like two cats over a bit of tuna in a can with oil. Incredible. Oh, kicking, but it's just beating up the table. Oh, and that connects.
Wonky hitboxes here at GCW.
Going in. We're good. Everything is good here, except for in the ring. We have a brutal,
Shocking.
shocking thing.
Between the Cat of Nine Tails and Jamie going on here. Oh,
God, again, just this table, if they could get the table actually set up, it would
he's
be
failing to set up the table
absolutely
there.
brutal. But now, sometimes maybe it's Chekhov's table.
Look at that agility from Jamie there.
We're just seeing, oh, and he's up, nope. Throws the table down in disgust, picks it back up, throws it in disgust, and now we just have a strong striking game from Cat of Nine Tails.
Just the cat kicks there.
And if anyone's ever been kicked by a cat, you know it's brutal.
Oh, he didn't really get all of that kick there.
It was a bit of a whiff, a bit of a miff. And we have a little bit of technical difficulties here in the ring. Crazy Chad, if you will continue commenting.
Cat of Nine Tails.
Cat of Nine
Picking
Tails,
Jamie back
brutal.
up with another just
Crazy Chad,
Oh,
you're
wow.
speechless from this action here. It's just, and all of it taking place on the apron. We're not even in the ring. The ref's standing there looking red. I don't know why. Maybe he's covered in blood. Maybe it's a metaphorical blood.
Is he going to actually do something with the table now?
He is setting it up. My God, it's set up. It's anyone's game. And the ref, again,
Cat of Nine Tails is
seems
not
to be
really feeling
aggressively red.
Oh, we're going to see a power bump through the table here tonight.
Oh, brings
my
him
God, even
down.
worse.
Oh,
Right
my
on the
God.
outside, right under the ground.
Big strong words from Spark Girl says, I hope they quit. You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. This feud is tearing a family apart. You know, they always say that
Going for the cat of nine kicks over there. Oh,
oh, brutal,
the cat's
brutal.
paw right there.
I gotta say, it's pretty rough because here over at the Dallas Cooper Family Ranch, we have a sign over the door, right over the ranch house, and it says, the strongest tag team of all is family. And you hate to see this broken up by something so short-sighted as this. Go, Sparkle
I
Girl,
wanna know
Sparkle
if
Girl
Jamie-
going out
I think
to...
Jamie's setting him up for Jamie's gigantic jackhammer. which is
Sparkle
his
Girl has
finishing
said
move.
she's entering the ring. She's going to stop this madness. We'll see what happens, folks. But until then, the action is
Oh, a
piping hot.
Backbreaker there. from
This is
Cat of
just
Nine Tails.
savage.
She is
I
just
can't. We
tearing
can't
up
believe
Jamie.
the brutality that we're witnessing here. The table hasn't even been broken, and that's not for a lack of trying. It's right there. And of course, if you're just tuning into this and you wonder who are these people and why are they fighting? Spark Girl's back. They didn't listen. Again, the reason that
The Jamie stomps there.
they said no to a princess.
They said no to a princess.
It's brutal. That's brutal. And we're going in. Strong words from the princess. And over here, again, remember, they have a history of fighting over who is Sparkle Girl's true father. It's been 2 years where they've been fighting over who is Sparkle Girl's real father, and I gotta tell you what, again, strongest tag team of all's family. They both shoot sparkles. If that's not a reason to be together, I don't know what is.
What's Jamie looking for under the ring?
Looking,
here?
he's going for something under the
He's
ring,
up to
and
no
he's
good.
getting
Oh,
a
he's
ladder.
Maybe he can climb the ladder to victory here tonight.
Strong words as always, Crazy Chad. Going in, holding on to it, just likes to carry it around, and it's
That's the referee. That's Jamie.
And again we have Cat of Nine Tails attacking Jamie brutally. And of course, you see Jamie in the dark shirt getting a beating. Now he's dishing it back out. And of course, Cat of Nine Tails with the truly horrific face makeup, and you know that's just to inspire fear. I used to do something very similar back in my day. I had the full.
And he just teleported back into the ring.
Yeah, and that's talent.
That's very impressive.
You can't teach that sort of talent.
That's the kind of action you're only going to see.
Oh, just diving on him like he doesn't care about his body. This is a brutal match. And again, you probably are hearing the millions of screaming GCW fans around the world chanting
You hear the dueling chants,
GC
"Let's
dub,
go, Jamie, Cat and
GC
Nine
dub, GC dub, louder than both of those dueling chants, because truly GCW brings people together in their love of violence and being at odds with each other. It's really an enigma. And again, the table is right there. Will they use it?
Jamie might be looking to take Cat and Nine Tails underground.
Or the ladder. We have so many instruments of destruction, and yet none of them have been used yet.
I hope I can.
And Sparkle Girl here with a shocking development. She hopes that they can both win. If we could learn from that, I think the world would be a better place. Don't you agree, Crazy Chad?
I do agree.
Absolutely.
But I think he's setting up for the Jamie Jackhammer.
The Jamie Jackhammer. Oh!
Jamie Neckbreaker there.
The Jamie Neckbreaker.
I think that was the Llama Slam.
The llama, that looked like the llama slam to me.
An announcement. Always be nice to each other.
Breaking announcement.
From Sparkle Girl here. She said to always be nice to each other. I wish that's what was happening in the ring right now, because I can barely handle the brutality.
It's awful. If I saw two strangers on the street fighting like this.
Not the first time they did.
Exactly, and that's because love drives people to do crazy things, even things that seem like hate. It's real talk. And because they both love you so much, they've gotten all wrapped around the axle and fighting.
One time
Going for the pin.
Going for the pin. Nope, kicks out of one. Going, oh, brutal. Oh, will he go for the pin? Nope, picking him up like a, we got some color there on the face of Cat.
The Jamie elbow to the face. Bouncing off the rope there.
Oh, and right onto that unforgiving service of the ladder.
Very unforgiving.
Oh no. Oh no, he's setting it up. What's gonna happen here? What's he doing with this instrument of destruction? They're fighting over it. Oh no. Nope. Playing keep away with the ladder.
Nope, that's my ladder.
Oh, teleports
Cat and Nine Tails
into the
says.
ladder and the ref.
Almost knocked over the ref.
The
though.
ref looks like an irradiated Rick Scott. It's frightening. Going in, and the ladder still hanging out there. Going in, bringing him. No. Oh, a brutal elbow. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
right to the back.
man, we should get the doctor ringside because it looks like he's got a concussion. And just as a side note here, we see the graphic quality of this game. It's beautiful. And Cassius has never looked better. And we
Jamie
have
takes the victory.
Jamie takes the victory. A hard-fought match. Sparkle Girl.
After a cheap shot by Cat and Nine Tails, Jamie avenges himself.
And my hope is that this helps him squash the beef. But it's hard to say. They've been fighting for 2 years, Crazy Chad.
I sure hope so.
2 years. That's as long as Prince Sparkle Boy has been alive.
That's right.
Talk about two houses, both alike
what's,
in dignity, and
What's
we are
happening
back.
out there now? We can't quite see what's
It's
going
hard to
on.
say. We are truly trapped here in a drywall room of emotion. And of course, we have Jamie winning the main event of GCW's Summer Heat. Again, Summer Heat piping hot, even though it is 43 American degrees outside. Crazy Chad, what are your thoughts?
Well, I would just like to thank everyone for coming out here tonight. to
The
watch
millions of
and
GCW fans.
We hear you out there.
We hear you.
We have one thing left to go.
Oh my God.
I like Doritos.
God bless this mess. We have a special guest match, my friends.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're hungry because we got a snack attack on its way, baby. And this is what I like about GCW. You never know
what's gonna happen.
You absolutely have no idea what's going to happen. And
I
that's.
have no idea what's been happening here at GCW.
But you've been doing pretty good. Just like that time we were in the ring and I had a bag full of tacks and I was just throwing them on you. It's hard to say when the match will happen, because it feels like we just been in a match this whole time. A match of wits.
Life is a wrestling match.
Life is a match. And sometimes you just gotta really own the squared circle, my friend. Fired up?
Yeah, my blink.
You ready?
Yeah. I am the ultimate Dorito.
All right.
Well, actually, Doritos.
So it's you versus who? Fucking find out. We'll do it live. We are in this match together, and by God. You're doing great.
Is it?
Oh my, no!
Could it be?
No! It's Ultimo Doritos! Oh my God, I've been hungry this whole time and I didn't know why. Hank versus Hankatank. Hankatank, our guest commentator, going back into the ring. Now, Crazy Chad, you weren't here for that, but it was a brutal match.
Throwing the Doritos.
We've got Doritos flying into the commentator booth. My God. Hankatank, you know that he's a lone king, he's a rebel. Incredible. I can't believe that we are seeing Ultimo Dorito in the ring.
That would seem
Again, we have Hankatank here in the ring. The greatest ring of them all.
GCW may or may not be sponsored by Doritos.
You know, honestly, there's nothing more delicious than the taste of victory, except the taste of Doritos. And we are live here in Summer Heat. It's honestly, it's hard to say what I'm more excited about other than every single match that I've seen here today. I tell you what, I've been in the ring in and out for more than 58 years. And I gotta say, this has been the most exciting match I've ever had the privilege, or rather, most exciting evening I've ever had the pleasure of looking at.
Now, let's see who they're going to pick here tonight. Oh, we got the Demon Finn Balor.
The
Excuse
Demon?
Me, Finn Balor Demon.
Finn Balor Demon. We have 89 over, and that's because, as you know, Finn Balor is for everyone.
How is he more over than the Undertaker?
I don't know what the OVR means, but that's because I'm not familiar with these newfangled terms. Back in my day, we only cared about the big three. The D, the D, and the T. And we have a special guest commentator here entering the ring. Dare I say, we have the one, the only, Matty Owens.
Oh, it's Matty Owens in the building.
Back in business.
Oh.
Oh,
We got
Princess Sparkle. Yep, she sits there.
Sparkle
She's
does
there.
demand her respect.
Absolutely. And of course, we love your thoughts here because I, for one, was shocked that, most shocked, but pleasantly surprised that you refused to waste your time doing something for free whenever you could get paid for it.
You know, wasting time is a good way to describe what I just did. You know, coming here from Abu Dhabi, leaving my $4.6 billion Airbnb.
Absolutely.
Just to come to Louis Street in Waltham.
Brutal.
Well, you sound kind of moody tonight.
Oh,
I am a little bit moody.
look, he has been spending thousands, if not millions, of good American pesos
Investing.
to get here to try and build Waltham up to a place that
I've been investing.
GCW can be proud of, and they treat him like trash. I am with him 110%. This is garbage.
They didn't even pay me.
They didn't even pay him.
They didn't even pay me. They didn't even offer to.
That's brutal. There are millions.
Fans, I just walked out.
There are millions of screaming fans, and it's over just like that, folks. Thank you, Maddie. It's over just like that. We have Maddie on sleeve in the building, and I can't believe that we just saw a match of such brutality that went by so quickly.
Dorito win.
We all won. We all won, Crazy Chad. Hank a Tank, truly a fantastic showing, but Ultimo Dorito, again, I've got a craving for Doritos. I tell you what, let's stop by and get a bag, a snack pack.